this economy, businesses are trying to cut costs any way they can. And it turns out one big way to save is actually by going green. Our green living contributor, Danny Seo from Better Homes and Gardens, has some small changes that are not only good for the environment, but also your budget. And apparently you can lift weights, too, so you don't have to go to the gym this way, Danny.
Like, are we not all familiar with these reams of paper?
It's amazing the amount of paper that we use. And that's a really simple way.
Right. And this is an example here. This is actually 10,000 sheets of paper. This is the average amount a coworker uses in a small business today in America.
In 1 year.
10,000 pages. And imagine like how much money you're wasting, how many resources you're wasting.
Wow.
And the thing is, you don't have to use paper in the office. You can actually go paperless.
But what about something like you're standing here next to the fax machine? You kind of need your fax machine or even your photocopier. No,
this is so antiquated. A fax machine by design, if you think about it, has to be on 24 hours a day to receive faxes. You no longer need a fax machine. Get something called an e-fax. It's a free digital service. People can send you faxes just like a regular fax, but instead of going through a whole paper system, it goes right to your inbox.
And then it also cuts down on your electricity use, which makes you more green, right?
A huge
if you're not
amount.
keeping that plugged in 24 hours
And you're
a day.
saving money too. So an average business can actually save about $20,000 by implementing green technologies into their small business.
Total. So this is one way to do it. So we cut down on the paper.
Save on paper, save on electricity.
Use the e-fax. But when it comes to something like, if we look over here,
big
your
stuff.
standard CPU, your big computer here, I mean, that's not something you're using a lot of paper for. How do you make that more green?
Well, you know, it's all about going paperless. And so this is something where I think every small business, if you're starting a small business now, maybe even laid off, and you're thinking of going entrepreneurial and starting something on your own, you need a server.
Okay.
And I really call this sort of like the brains of the operation. Like you have to put everything on here. We're such a digital society right now, but servers used to be so expensive. This is the Dell PowerEdge servers. And the key word here is PowerEdge because a server has to be on 24 hours a day.
Okay.
This one by design uses 25% less energy.
Wow.
So it's such an energy hog. So anytime you can save energy, this is a great area to start.
And in terms of saving paper, you're saying that if we keep all of our documents electronically on here, that's where we're cutting back on paper as well.
And the way that you're going to do that is by putting the software in here that you need. So the Microsoft Small Business Server software is a great way of putting everything you need from your invoices, your digital photos, anything you need to run a small business, it can all fit into one system in one brain.
Cuts down on the office space you need too. You don't need all those file cabinets.
You may not even need an office.
We're saving money like crazy. What else can we do? Let's see. So you're sitting here at your laptop, you're sitting at your desk.
Right.
For a lot of people, gas isn't as expensive as it used to be, but I know that was a big issue even just in terms of getting to work. That cost on a business. People were telecommuting. You have something called hypercommuting?
Hypercommuting, it's all about, so you have the server set up, or if you don't want to spend thousands of dollars on a server, you can get the Office Live Small Business software. You go to the website, you download it for free, and put all your documents on there.
Okay.
So you have all this stuff on there, and then you get something called smartphones. And so we have two different models right here I call from low end to high end. This is the Samsung Blackjack phone. Basically, it uses Windows Web Mobile technology.
Okay.
So what you do is that, let's say you're at a kid's soccer game or something like that. You're using the phone, and you need a document sent to someone right away. Instead of running to your office or somewhere that's completely out of the way, you can access everything from your smartphone.
My entire desktop I can access on that smartphone?
Right off the server.
Wow.
So everything that you could possibly need. So you can get something that's a little bit more basic like this, or you can get something if you really do a lot of typing, you can get something actually with a full access keyboard.
I love those keyboards.
So it goes from high end to low end. They're not inexpensive phones. They could be hundreds of dollars a piece. But if you get the right service plan, it actually cuts way back on the price of the phone.
Okay, so for small business owners out there, we shouldn't be shocked when you look at the service plan that you may be paying $200-300 a month because it could be saving you in the long run thousands of dollars.
And it's an investment. We're talking about investing in a great server, in a great smartphone, but you're getting rid of a lot of things that you're wasting money and resources on.
So you're doing good for your business, as you said, can save almost $20,000 and doing good for the environment. Danny Seo, great to have you.
Thank you.